Hey guys, Mr. Crumwoody here. Let's take a look at some problems for lesson 28. I put 4 problems up here on the screen. Question A is 2 divided by 1/3. B is 1/3 divided by 4. C is 1/4 divided by 3. And 3 is 3 divided by 1/5. If you guys want some extra practice, I recommend pausing the video right now, solving this on your own, then coming back and you can see how I solved it. So let's go ahead and take a look at A. We'll just zoom in on A. So some of the other videos showed that these can be done as tape diagrams. So I'm going to take my 2, right? We can do 1 tape diagram, or you can do 2 tape diagrams for 2. So I'm just going to do my 2 here, right? So this is equal to 2 holes. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to break my tape diagram into 2 parts. Each part is going to be equal to 1 hole. So now I'm going to break my holes into thirds. Which gives me a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts total. So 2 divided by 1/3 is equal to 6. Now, how do we know we got this correct? We can just double check our work with multiplication. 1/3 times 6 is equal to 1 times 6 over 3, or 6 over 3 equal to 2. Very good job. Zoom out, move over, zoom in. All right, now we have a bit of a different problem. 1/3 divided by 4. So we can do this in a similar fashion. Now we can take another tape diagram. Since the first number we're dealing with is 1/3, 1/3 of what? Well, it's 1/3 of 1 hole. So I'm going to call this tape diagram 1 hole. It's very similar to some of the questions we've done in the past lessons. You know, it's like, oh, so-and-so had 1/4 ton of stuff and they split that into 5 pallets. Well, it's similar to that. So I'm going to call this my 1 hole. I'm going to break it up into thirds, right? Thirds. So now each third is now going to be divided into 4 parts. 4 parts. 4 parts. So what do I have? A total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 parts. 1/3 divided by 4 is equal to 12. Can I double check this? Of course I can. 1/3 times 12 is equal to 1 times 12 over 3. 3 goes into 3 1 time. 3 goes into 12 4 times. 4 over 1, or 4. Looks good to me. All right, very very similar to the last problem. 1/4 divided by 3. Since our first number is the fraction, our tape diagram, I'm going to take 1 whole because it's 1/4 of 1 whole, right? Divide this into 4 parts. Then I'm going to divide each section into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 parts total. 1/4 divided by 3 is equal to 12. Can I double check this? Of course I can double check this. Let's take 1/4 times 12, right? 1 times 12 over 4. 4 goes into 4 one time. 4 goes into 12 3 times. So that is now equal to 3 over 1 or 3. All right. Now, let's take a look at this. Now, our first number is 3. So our tape diagram is going to be at a total of 3. Take my tape diagram. So I'm going to take my tape diagram first, because this is equal to 3 wholes, because we're dealing with the whole number to begin with. Break it up into 3 parts. Each of these parts is equal to 1 whole. Now I'm going to divide each part into 5 different parts. So each whole is broken into 5 parts. This is very similar to the other day when we took a look at there's like 5 ribbons or something, and they're divided into 6. So here we have the 1 whole divided into 5 parts, meaning there's 5/5 in 1 whole. But we are dealing with 3 wholes. So I'm going to take my 5 parts, right? And I'm going to times it by 3. 5 parts in 1 whole times 3 wholes total gives me a total of 15. 3 divided by 1/5 is 15. How do I know it's correct? Well, let's go ahead and double check. Let's take 1/5 times it by 15. 1 times 15 over 5. That's the same as 15 over 5. 1 times 15 is 15. We know that division and fraction is the same thing. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 3. 3. 3. If you want, you could also just draw each individual part and get a total of 15 when you add them up. All right, there you go. Have a good one.